Robert Plant sounds how I feel on that song. That's Sick Again by Led Zeppelin from Physical Graffiti, which is my favorite of their albums. And wow, what a week. What a week. So, I guess I'm not going to push myself too hard tonight. And I'm feeling bored, which is primarily why I want to stream tonight. I'm going to keep my voice in this spot. Um I actually feel a lot better, but I definitely, I'm keeping my voice low and I'm not going to push. And so we're going to play some Mega Man and I'm going to see what happens with Metal Gear Solid. Maybe, but I'm going to take it easy. Before I do any streaming, I want to tell you I'm really appreciative that you guys are here and that you waited. I hate not streaming. I really do. It's like, one of my favorite things to do. It's a hobby that I enjoy. And I don't think I've ever gone this long without streaming. I mean, maybe in the early days, maybe a previous incident of getting sick. Um, I know that for conventions, I take some time off, but not like this. I mean, my vacation, quote unquote, that I took was 2 days. This was like a week almost. It's like 6 days of me not being able to stream. Um, yeah, not fun. Before I begin Mega Man 11 demo version, and I have a couple other things that we can talk about, and some other games I'll be streaming this week, hopefully. I want to tell you about Hell. And again, I'm not really looking for sympathy because that's kind of the last thing I wanted to do. What I wanted to do instead was just let you know why I couldn't stream. And I know, people find other things to do. And honestly, breaking a bit of the codependency is for the best anyway. But really, what happened was it just totally blindsided me. So strep throat is no joke. I remember my parents used to say, they used to scare the fuck out of me because they told me I would get strep throat as a kid, and not, all the time, but they said it was really bad. So whenever I had any kind of throat thing, when I was getting older, my parents would be like, "Watch for that fucking strep throat. Watch out for that shit." And I was like, "Well, okay." It's like, what do you want me to do? Look for it? I can't. How am I supposed to like stay away from strep throat? And I would just recommend you Google it. You know, just take a quick look and Google it, and you can see how fucked up it is. I'll tell you what it was like. Last time I streamed was Dead Cells, and that was before the strep throat had really kicked in. That was the fever. So I was still fucked. I have a little bit today. I have a bit of a headache, but I can actually speak. This is the first day I don't feel like a ghoul from Fallout. But strep throat felt like if you have a mouth ulcer or a mouth sore, picture like 8 of those in the back of your throat. Breathing hurt. Um, it spread to my mouth. My tonsils are gone, but it spread to my mouth a bit. So I had some sores on my tongue, under the tongue, side of the mouth. So basically, there was not really a lot of spots that weren't in pain. I know it's gross. You don't have to listen. But I haven't really spoken to anyone about this. You know what I mean? Like I need to share my experience from my own recovery, I guess. I don't know. Maybe just because I've been so fucking like down about this. So aside from that and fever, I would go out and get like soup, and even that was hard to eat. Um, Painkillers helped, but even they didn't really fully help. Like Excedrin, ibuprofen, Tylenol, I tried all those. Luckily, I went to the doctor real early, and even though my doctor only took like a minute, he gave me the right antibiotics, which is the stuff that you need to combat strep throat and get rid of the sores, which are now almost all gone. There's still a couple, but they're minor. They're almost gone. They're healing. I've been taking good care of myself. I definitely lost weight because I didn't have an appetite. That's the thing. When eating everything hurts, you don't have much of an appetite. And I tried. So I probably lost like 5 pounds. Crazy. I had no idea. And strep throat apparently is worse the older you are. So if your throat starts to hurt a little bit, just go to a doctor real quick. Get that shit checked out. Cepacol is like a throat numbing, like cough drop kind of thing. And as it dissolves, it really numbs. I think I had about, how many are in a pack? Let's see, there's 16 to a pack. So I had 3 packs. It was like one after another. At one point, even sleeping was a nightmare. So a couple days ago, for example, it was like one Cepacol, and then I would sleep, and then when I woke up, I'd have to have another one, and I'd usually wake up like 2 hours later. Couldn't play video games because it wasn't fun. My head was not in it or hurting. Everything was hurting. I just watched movies. I watched Red Letter Media, Best of the Worst. I watched like 40 of them, I would guess. How did you keep sane? I didn't. I watched 40 Best of the Worst. Bitch, you say that you want that juicy shack meat. I knew you wanted it. So I'm still on antibiotics. I'm still taking care of myself. Today was like the second day that I was able to eat people food, and I had a couple people foods and that. So I'm eating. I'm still gargling with salt water. I'm taking very, very close and good care of myself because it's no joke. Strep throat actually apparently has like small levels of fatality as you get older. So, and I'm not trying to like I said, I'm not trying to like beg for sympathy because honestly, sympathy doesn't fucking fix the throat. Sympathy does not fix pain. So I want you to know I appreciate so much everyone that was sending me well wishes and tweeting at me and saying that get well, don't worry about streaming. No, almost no one was shitty. Everyone was supportive and really cool. And even though I keep a crazy streaming schedule, which isn't that much, I mean, it's still just a couple hours a night. I think for some people, they're like, how do you do every day? Even though I do almost every day of streaming, most people were okay with it. And they were just like, listen, man, get better. Just feel better. Again, sympathy, get well wishes are nice. They don't fix the problem, but I appreciate it. And I had to take care of myself the best I could. I did play some Counter-Strike, and boy, the voice chat in Counter-Strike is even better than I remember it. So it's a good thing I just turned my mic off completely. That was a waste of time. What else can I tell you? Well, the Nintendo Direct was delayed, so when that happens, I'll be able to cover it and not feel like shit. And it's apparently fall now. We went from summer to fall while I was sick. I can drink water now. That was good. For a while, it was only tea, and even tea would still kind of hurt. So today, I'm gonna stream, give it my best shot, and work up to a long stream. I don't know if I'll stream the full 4 hours. I think I might just do some Mega Man 11, check out the demo, see how I'm feeling for Metal Gear Solid 2. And if I'm feeling up to it, if my throat is okay, if I can like talk and do my commentary, then we can do a couple hours of that. So, I might need another day or two. But I need to stream right now cuz I'm dying. Squirtle.